Sorry, it's a little dark in here, but I'm not feeling the best, and I'm in a lot of pain. Just figure I'd speak on some things. I got a message on Instagram, and I get a lot of messages. Some aren't so nice. This one was basically stating, since I have sarcoidosis and there's no cure and it's terminal, that no one's going to want to be around me, and no one should be around me. Well, for one, it's not catchy. It's not a virus. It's not an STD. You can't get sarcoidosis by touching someone. You can't get sarcoidosis by making love to someone or kissing them or whatever. Sneezing on them, whatever. You can't get it. It's not passed from person to person. You get it depending on how your body reacts to things like mold, house cleaning products, chemicals that you work around, chemicals that you can find in stuff that you use running your house. It just depends on how your body reacts to things. There's so many different ways to get sarcoidosis. And, well, I could have been rude to this person. And part of me wanted to, but I'm learning with this illness to be the bigger person. Besides that I'm fluffy. So I just told him and educated him a little bit about that this ain't catchy. And asked him, so if you were diagnosed with cancer or anything that's terminal and not catchy, would you want to die alone? Or would you want to be surrounded by friends and loved ones? I guarantee it'd be the last one. You would want to be surrounded by friends and loved ones. You would hate that they see you suffering all the time. But trust me, nobody wants to die alone. When we thought this was cancer, not sarcoidosis, we never even heard of sarcoidosis until I was diagnosed with this. But when we thought it was cancer, I had it set in my head that if it was cancer, I would go somewhere. I didn't even know where. Probably on the streets. Since I don't have any money. Or sell my things. Who knows what I would have done. But I had it in my head that I was going to go somewhere where no one could find me. No one knew who I was. And die alone. Because who would want to watch their loved ones suffer every day? And who would want that memory carved in their brain? That before their loved one died, they seen them die slow, painful death. Both once I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis, I suffer every day. I do. A lot of us do. I haven't met anyone that doesn't. Some just can hide it better than others. And I realized with this illness, if it would have been cancer and I would have went off somewhere where no one knew me and I died alone, that'd be a very lonely death. But also wouldn't be fair to my loved ones. It wouldn't be fair to my friends. It wouldn't be fair to anyone because they wouldn't be there to spend time with me. Let me know that they love me. And once my time is here, they wouldn't have been able to say goodbye to me. So that I've been very selfish on my part. And I know that now. I don't like people seeing me suffer every day. I don't like having to be taken care of 98% of the time. It sucks. It sucks not being able to do anything. It sucks being stuck in my recliner most of the time because of being in pain and having trouble breathing and just being so drained. And that person that was slid in my inbox, I don't even know them. And I try not to be mean. You know, when I have people sliding in my inbox and just being rude or calling me names and they don't know me, whatever. Yeah, when I was first diagnosed, I wasn't very nice to people like that. But I realize that's not going to solve anything. You have to sometimes try to be the bigger person. And it's our job to educate them because they are the way they are because they're not educated on the matter. And some people just don't have empathy. And some people just aren't nice. And I try educating them. And if it still doesn't work, then I just block them. Because life's too short. You don't need to have evil people, mean people in your life. And sometimes people just don't mean to be mean or evil. They just come off that way because they don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to socialize. Don't know if it's because we're so used to talking to people online and not face to face. Who knows? It's whatever. Some people are just born and raised different than others. It happens. So try to be the bigger person, and if that doesn't work, then just block them and move on. That's what I at least try to do. Now there's days that even I have a very bad day. But even then I still try to take a deep breath. If I need to, count to 10. And then send them a message. Because I really don't think God would appreciate me to be rude right off the bat. I don't think he would want me to be rude anyways, but I just try to tell him about sarcoidosis, what it is, why I look the way I look, and that it's not a virus, it's not catchy, it's not an STD, it's not anything like that. Some people just get it and some don't. It just happens. And if that doesn't work, then move on. But that person ended up understanding where I was coming from. So, I only had to block a few people. But I just wanted to share with you what I was going through. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that gets those messages. I've seen other people that have sarcoidosis or other illnesses that get people like that all the time. And if you can't answer right away because you know you'll be rude, then just wait for a while. Answer when you can. Just because they're rude doesn't mean you have to be. Alright, well, I hope your day's better than mine. God bless you. Bye.